Hi everyone, this is Jane here from Crystal Sparkles Readings. Firstly, just apologise for not being around yesterday to do a daily card for you. Unfortunately, the dreaded migraine got me yesterday. So for today, I'm going to be using, as usual, the black and white Faulkner deck. So I'm just going to give that a bit of a shuffle. Little look and see what the tarot is trying to tell us today. Okay. Our card for the day is going to be the Six of Wands. Okay, the Six of Wands is a really I love the Wands suit anyway, but the Six of Wands is a really fantastic card. It's all about success. It's all about victory. It's all about making things happen. As you know, if you've listened to me before, the Wands cards are very much about action, and the Six is no different. This is about really driven, successful energy, though. Okay, it's about kind of triumph over adversity. It's about getting what you want. It's a bit of a dreams coming true card. It's a real card of success. So, especially in the workplace, it tends to come up quite often if people have maybe been on an interview and they're looking at asking whether they might have been successful in that interview. This card comes up, then they are quite likely to have been successful. So, for a card for the day, it's a card that says that the day is a good day for achievement. Okay, it's a good day for getting good news. I want to be saying, I'm not sure what that's about, because this traditionally isn't the good news card, but it does talk about that. It's that kind of energy. So it's about you being able to succeed at whatever it is you're doing, make things happen. That's what I keep getting given. Make things happen, receive good news, all good energy. Okay, all really good, positive, lovely energy. The Wands cards, like I say, are all about action. So this is not something that happens because you've done nothing. Okay, this is something that you worked for. Sometimes we just get good news that comes flying into us out of the blue that we haven't really put too much effort into. That's not really what this card talks about. This card talks about a reward. It talks about sort of, it's not quite as much reward as the Nine of Pentacles would be. That's really very much reward after a really long hard work. This is more about success at a project. Not necessarily something that's dragged on for ages and ages, but it's something that you've worked for. Okay, so it's something that you have put some effort into, that's going to be successful. So for today, I would say, and don't forget this energy goes into tomorrow as well, because I do these cards quite late in the day. This energy is saying that this last part of Thursday, main part of Friday, it's going to be successful for you. It's going to be energetic. It's going to be something that you have worked for is a success for you. Okay, so I'm going to pop down one of my angel cards just to give us a little bit of another message to have a little look at. But yeah, all good with the Six of Wands. Six of Wands is a really lovely, positive energy, all about success, achievement, getting things done, making things happen. Certainly not a sitting around on your bum card. It is a card of being very active. Okay, let's have a little look. Let's see what the angels have got to say to go with this. Okay, so interestingly, the angel card that I've got is talking about a change in direction. Okay, so having said that, this Six of Wands quite often comes up when I've been looking at job interviews and things like that for people, changes in career, that sort of thing. This card kind of supports that. So if you are looking at a change in direction, a change in job, learning something new. All of that good stuff is covered in the Six of Wands. It's also covered in this change direction card. Okay, so it's saying really to just kind of go with the flow a little bit. The angel cards are very supportive energy. And what they're saying is, the message on here is, the changes you're experiencing are definitely divinely directed by your newborn willingness to open your heart to love and our guidance. You're protected now and in the future, so follow your path to the happy outcome you desire. So it's basically saying don't be afraid of change. I know that's really kind of simplifying the whole thing, but actually that's what the message is. If you go with the flow of the changes that are happening around you, just kind of trust that you're going in the right direction. Your intuition, if you tune into your intuition, it really won't kind of lead you astray. It will lead you in the right direction. But a lot of us really struggle with that. We struggle with trusting ourselves. We second guess ourselves and we question ourselves all the time. And we overthink it all. And I would say, it's easy to say, okay, but don't overthink it all. Follow your dream, follow your heart, and just be not afraid to learn something new, do something new, go for something new. Really, really interesting cards today, because it is kind of a real change in energy. We're coming up to the sun going into Aries, and I've said to you probably loads of times before that I'm not an astrologer. I'm learning a bit about astrology, but I'm not an astrologer. But I do know that the sun goes into Aries next week, because it's my sign. So I think it goes in on the 21st of March. So I'm really kind of looking forward to that, because that for me is the beginning. That's like my new year, really. So going into that kind of Aries energy is always a big thing for me. I have a lot of my planets in Pisces as well, so I do kind of relate to that energy. But predominantly my energy is Arian, and when we go into Aries, just the sense of relief that I feel about just feeling like the shackles are off, that's what it feels like. Okay, so I will leave those two cards with you for the day. I think that this is about action, and I feel like we're almost starting to get ready for this Aries energy already. That might just be my own wishful thinking, who knows. But it feels that way to me. It feels like we're starting to move forward into a more direct, I want to say more aggressive energy. And I don't mean aggressive in terms of having a fight with people, but just more like you want to push yourself forward and really go for it. It's all been a little bit airy-fairy this month, and I don't mean that in a bad way. Sometimes it's nice to be in that energy of more flow and more just kind of going with it, and kind of just, you know, floating along in the river, bobbing along, and that's fine. And that's fine for a lot of people for a lot of the time. But for fire sign energies, that's frustrating. Okay, we want to be getting on with things, and if we can't, and we're frustrated and we're blocked in some way, or it's all just going too slowly, we just get the ump with that. So I would say this looks to me like the energy is starting to really move forward now. So enjoy that, because it's all good, it's all positive. Nothing in there to be frightened of. That's what the angel card is saying, really. Don't worry too much about change, because you are protected, you are supported, and you will be guided in the right direction. I will leave that with you for today. Everything being equal, I will be back again tomorrow to do another little card for the day for you. And I'll probably put down a couple of extra ones tomorrow for the weekend, because I'm not sure that I'm going to be able to get on and do daily cards at the weekend. Got quite a lot on at the moment. If I don't get on at the weekend, hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. If not, have a good weekend. Speak to you again soon. Bye for now.